everyone, this is Christy. This mini album I made with a kit from Crafty City, and the paper that I use is from Mintai, and it's called the Happy Place. Okay, if you want to see the kit that I use, it's right here. Okay, see, just click in there and you will see a video on everything that it comes. This album has more than 104 places for pictures, and those are large pictures. Okay, I'm counting all the mats. I hope this tutorial helps you to make an album like this, and I really like this style. It's like those portfolios, but it's bigger, see, and with the style of a mini album, right? So, and the last thing that I have, it's this one right here that you open, and you have two pockets here, see, and you have room for pictures here. Okay, so I hope you like this album, and if you do and you want to make one of these, so you can continue watching this video because the tutorial starts now. For the cover, I cut two pieces of chipboard, and these are 9 by 8.5. Okay, so two pieces of 9 by 8.5, and then this one is for the spine. This is 2.5 by 9. Okay, and I'm going to use cardstock as a base, and this is a 12 by 12, so I'm using 2 sheets of 12 by 12. And I'm going to do as always. Okay, glue the cardstock in the center, then I'm going to put like 1/4 of an inch apart. Okay, and then I will continue. Now I'm done with the cover, and as you can see, it looks like this. Okay, and I'm going to cut a paper for the binder, and I'm going to use the stack the deck, okay, style. So I cut these two pieces in cardstock. This is 8.5, okay, 8.5, and this one is 2.5, and you score 1 inch on each side, and then you have 1/2 inch in the center, and this one is 3.5, so you have 1 inch on each side, and right here I score every 1/2 inch in the center, so you can glue this part up here on top. Okay, and you have a perfect center for this part. Okay, so then I like to do the pages first, and then glue everything on the binding and attach the binding on your cover. So now that I have those two ready, I'm going to show you the papers. The papers that I'm using are, okay, these Mintai papers, okay, and design is Happy Place, and they are 12 by 12. This one is very good papers, so you can use it just like it is. You don't need to double with cardstock, nothing. Okay, that's what I'm doing because this is thicker than my cardstock. Okay, now I have only 12 pages, and they are double-sided. Okay, it's very hard to make an album with 12 pages, but I have ideas, and I'm going to show you how you can make a beautiful album using just these 12 pages and some cardstock. For that, I'm using cardstock in white and also in black. Okay, so I'm going to combine those, and this part has the cutouts. Okay, I leave that for the end because after I have all cut, I design where to put it, okay, to embellish the album when the pages are done. So I'm going to put it apart. Then this one I will use for the cover. Okay, so that's the front, and I'm going to put this one for the back. So those are the papers that I'm going to save. When I finish the pages, maybe I will cut this one and see if I can use the scraps. Okay, so I'm going to separate those, and then for the inside you need some papers too. So I was thinking that I'm going to save these two. Okay, So I'm going to make something with these two papers. Okay, you know that on the back of the cover you can add like pockets, you can add flaps, you can add many things, so this one can be useful for that. And I have these that I'm going to add at the end on the pages to embellish. Okay, these are little cards. Okay, they are 3 by 4, and there are like about 12 in each page. And in the back they have these frames. You can use it like this, like for stacking in the pockets, or you can just use it as embellishment. Okay, so I have 2 pages of that, and I'm going to put it on the side, okay, because I won't touch those until the end. So what I have left is only these 2 and 4 more for the pages that I already cut. Okay, now after you separate the papers, okay, you have to put it away. You are not going to cut it by mistake, then you won't have for the cover. Okay, so now I'm going to show you with one of these pages what I did. Okay, and then I will put it back. Okay, for example, the pages that I have, because I had double of each one, and I had 2 of these, and what I did is I just measured very well. Okay, so I had to cut at 8.5. Okay, each of these 12 by 12 that was for the pages, I cut it at 8.5. Okay, right here on the top where I have the big design, and then I had a 3.5 at the bottom, and I decided to use that for a pocket. So I just cut at 8.5, and I'm going to show you now the pages. This one is for the cover, and these are my leftovers for just embellishing the rest of the pages. And okay, and basically what I'm going to do is, this is like 1 page. Okay, I cut 4 of these because this album has 4 pages. So this is one of the pages, and this one is 8.5 by 9, and you are going to fold 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch here. So I decided to glue just one side, and because this paper is thick, you don't need to back up, and you can use the design of the back. Okay, so I'm going to make like this, and I'm going to add another flap up here, and I already cut the papers at 8.5 by 8. Okay, this one had to be at 8.5 by 8. Okay, and I have 1 page right here. I have another one. Okay, this one with the bicycle. So I have the other part for pocket. So this is the other one at 8.5 by 8, and this is another balloon. Okay, and right here I didn't cut the seat of the swing, but it's okay because I can finish embellishing right here with a little flower or something. And the main design is this balloon. And then the last one, it was another page that had the bicycle at the bottom, and I just started on the top, and I cut at 8.5 by 8 right here. Okay, so I have my 4 pages. Now I'm going to glue that side, and then I'm going to show you what I do with each one. Now I have the pages ready, and as you can see, they look like this. Okay, and you open, and we are going to make more flaps and pockets in here, and it will have a pocket right here. Okay, but this part we have to do it at the end because we need to put the binding first and then finish this one. Okay, so we are going to work on this. Now the first flap that we're going to add is right here. Okay, we are going to add this paper, and this one is 8.5 by 6 1/4. Okay, so we are going to glue right here, and we are going to glue these mats. These are 4 by 6 each one. Okay, we are going to glue these mats right here and right here. Okay, so we have a lot of room for the pictures. And we're going to do the same thing inside right here. Okay, 2 more mats. So we already have 4 pictures. Okay, if we add mats in both sides right here in this flap. Okay, so we're going to glue that. I don't like to glue on camera because this is very hard for me. Okay, I'm very clumsy. And also I need more space, and the camera is right in front up here, doesn't let me do it, and I take long. Too many excuses, but yeah, I'm gonna show you when it's glue already. And then we are going to do pocket here and some other things here. Okay, let's start with this part. And this is how it looks. See, these white ones are 4x6. Okay, and you have 2 and 2 more right here. So you have to trim your picture just a little bit, like 1/4 of an inch, and it will have a border. Okay, so now I'm going to do this part up here, and I decided to put 2 more. Okay, and I have a scrap of paper, which is this one right here. When I cut the big one, 8.5 by 11, 8.5 right here by 8, and then I have a scrap. So this scrap, I'm going to put it up here. Okay, and as you can see, we look like this with 4 more. Then you can put embellishments here, and you close, and it looks like 1 page. But if the embellishment is peeking behind right here, then yeah, you will know that you have to open this, and you have more room for pictures. Okay, I find this one very pretty, and it's better than the waterfalls mats. Okay, because it's the same thing, you make a lot of mats, and this one looks more interesting, right? So I'm going to glue that, and then I'll be right back for the pocket. This is done now. Can you see? So beautiful, right? You open and you can see the pictures there. And then now right here we are going to make the pocket, and I have another scrap. Okay, and in total the paper right here was 12. Some scraps I cut a little bit like this because I center it, but another scraps are bigger because it was 8 and this is 4. So I have 2 scraps like this that are 4 by 8.5, and I'm going to use that for the pocket. And I already cut a paper right here, and then this one is 4.5, so I can glue this one right here and made a pocket up here on top. Okay, and I have a pocket now right here. And I thought that I need a bigger mat, and this one is a 5 by 7, so this is a very good size for pictures. See, 5 by 7. So you can put in this large page with this pocket. Okay, 1 or 2 mats that are 5 by 7. And the white cardstock is 5 by 7, but then I cut 1/4 of an inch more for the black one, so it looks like this. So this is 5 by 7, the white one, and the black is 5.25 by 7.25. Okay, so you can put 2 mats, and then this one is ready for your pocket. And this is how it's going to look. See, right here. Okay, I made a pocket, and I have the tag that goes in here. You can add more tags if you want, and this one opens. See? Now I'm going to finish with the other page that it's going to be exactly like this, and I'll be right back to start the other 2 pages. Now for the next 2 pages, I'm going to add this piece right here. This is 8.5 by 4.25, and I'm going to add it up here, okay, on this side. And I cut some mats, okay, and these mats are 4 by 4, because the pictures are 4x6, so you can trim on the sides and put a nice picture in there. So we are going to put, okay, 2 here and 2 inside right here on this, on this side. Okay, so I'll glue that and I'll be right back. Now this is what I'm going to do next. I'm going to add 2 mats of 4x6 and this piece right here, which was from the new paper, and this is 1 3/4. Okay, let me see, 1 3/4 by 8 1/4, and I'm going to put it up over there. And I also add this flap, okay, and these mats are 5x7. So this one is 5 1/4 by 7 1/2, 7 3/4. Okay, 7 3/4. So I fold 1/2 inch, and I have a perfect mat right here for this paper, which is 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. And mats are 5x7, and I need to glue this one before all these papers. So I just put this one a little bit there, and I see right there, okay? Then I glue this one right here, but I need to measure and see if it's centered, okay? And I need to measure right here and right here so I can see what's the center, and maybe I can make a mark right here and glue this part first, okay? Glue this one first, and then I'm going to glue this one on top right here, okay? And this one right here. Now this page looks like this. You open right here the 5x7 space, then you open right here and you have 4x6s and 4x4. See, now I'm going to do this side, and for this one I have a scrap, okay, it's this one right here, and it's the same color, so I'm going to put it up here, and it's going to look much better, okay, to cover that. Then I have these 2 mats, and these are 1/4 inch less than 4x6, okay, so it's 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I'm going to put it this way, okay, like this. And I can use right here some embellishments as well as up here, okay? Nothing bulky because this page is going to close like this, okay? We can put more bulky stuff right here. So that's how I'm going to finish this, okay? And I will do the other page exactly the same. And now we are ready to bind it and finish with the back, okay? And here I have the 4 pages, okay, the ones with a big design. They do have the pocket, okay, and then you open and you have lots of room for pictures, right? And this is the same, okay, the one with the window. So 2 like this, and the other 2, okay, are like this. You open and then you have the 5x7, and then you can open and you have more room for pictures there. Okay, now we are going to put them in the hinge, okay, and we can work on the back. Now I'm going to do like this because the cover is with a balloon. I'm going to put first the window, then I'm going to put the bicycle, then the balloon, and last the hammock. So in that order, and I'm going to glue them right here, okay? This side had to be in the hinge, and this is how you're going to attach, okay? You're going to leave like at least 1/8 of an inch. You can use tape, glue, liquid glue, right? Or any kind of glue that you want, but you have to leave 1/8 of an inch, okay? So each page in the hinge, and then when this one is glued here, we are going to work on the back. Okay, now I already attached all the pages to the hinge right here. Okay, and as you can see, they look like this. Okay, in the back. Black is hard to see, but can you see right here? Okay, all the way down, and I left like the 1/8 of an inch. Okay, now I have that piece because this paper was 12 and I cut 8.5, right? So for example, in the balloon right here, this was the part down below right here. So this is 3.5, and I decided to make pockets, okay, with this one. And this black cardstock measures 9, and you have to score 1/2 of an inch on each side. And because this is 3.5, this is 4 1/4, so I can have 1/8 of an inch around. Okay, so you are going to make pockets like this. Okay, and you're going to glue one behind each page. Okay, for example, right here, you're going to glue one like this in each page. Now I'm done with the pockets, and as you can see right here, okay, it's a good size, and it can hold big tags too. So I made the pockets in all of the pages, and I already started because these two are going to be the same. Okay, the first and the third one, I'm going to do this. Okay, I put a large tag 5x7 right here, and then you open right here on the sides and you have room for 4 pictures. Okay, so we're going to do that on the first page, and this is how you hold those, okay, flaps. Okay, we're going to do the same thing right here on the first pocket. Okay, so we will need 2 pieces of cardstock. Okay, and because this one is 8 right here, I cut this one at 9, and I score 1/2 of an inch on each side. And the height, this one is, for the height, I cut at 1/8 of an inch more than 4.5. Okay, so I'm going to put up here, okay, these two, and you have to put them together. Okay, do not overlap them like this. You have to put them together, and right here they cannot be on top of this part because you have to open this pocket. Okay, so try to put it exactly at the same side right here. Okay, so you glue these two. Okay, and after you glue that, I cut some mats. Okay, and these mats are 1/4 of an inch less than the size, so I'm going to put the white ones inside. Okay, all of the white ones. After this one is glued, all of the mats are going to be inside like this, and then at the end I'm going to glue the color ones. Okay, so I have 2, and I'm going to glue in there, and then I'm going to put this 5x7, okay, in the pocket to hold all of them. Okay, and it will look something like this. Okay, so I'm going to glue this one, and then we are done with pages 1 and 3, and I'll be right back. Now I'm done gluing the flaps right here, so it's going to look like this. Okay, and this one is a 5x7. You can put in here to hold these flaps, and you can put more tags if you want. Okay, now we are going to make the other 2 pages because you have to do the same for pages 1 and 3. Now we're going to do page 2 and 4, and I made something similar. Okay, I have right here my big tag a 5x7, and then this is for a 4x6. Okay, so 4x6 here, and as you can see right here, this one is for a 4x6 but on this side, but up here, because I wanted to keep decoration, I just make it smaller. Okay, a smaller size, a smaller mat. And then in the center right here, there are two small pictures as well. Okay, so you have all these in the next pocket. Okay, so we are going to do that up here in the last. Okay, here are the two black cardstock that you're going to cut, and this one is going to be at 4.5 by 6 3/4. Okay, so you just score half of an inch right here, and then in the other side the same. Okay, 4.5 by 6 3/4, and you're going to glue right here. Okay, then you're going to cut a 4x6 mat and put it on top. And then in your scraps you will find a small piece like this that you can put up here. Okay, so this one is going to look like that. Then inside, okay, I cut two mats. These are 4x6, and you have to put it in here. See, when you put this mat, try to put a little close to the edge right here. Okay, where you fold, so it can look nice right here. Okay, then the other 4x6 is going to be on this side. Okay, then you are going to cut two more. Okay, and these are 3 3/8 by 4. Okay, two of these to glue it up here, and we are going to finish with another mat right here. Okay, and you have to measure the space that you have, because if your scrap is smaller, you have to adjust. Okay, so this one is going to look like this. Okay, so after it's glued, you just need a 5x7 mat to put it in there. Now the last page is done, and as you can see, I put a tag, and then I open this, and I have room up here for pictures. Okay, so this is done, and now we are going to put a little more on the pages, because I already cut, okay, the cover, the papers for the cover, and I put 12 by 12 right here. I didn't cut the 12, so it goes all the way up to here. Okay, 12, and then I cut right here at 8.5, because this is 9. I cut at 8.5, and then right here the whole 12. Okay, and I glue, and then I overlap this piece on top of this one. Okay, and as you can see right here, the folding, see, I just cut a little less, okay, than the whole page, and this one is 8.5 by 9, so I cut this one at 8 by 8.5. Okay, so this is my front cover, and then I'm going to embellish this one at the end, but I already have the scraps to use in the rest of the pages. So we're going to continue with a few things on the pages, and then we're going to do these two sides. Okay, I made this little booklet. Okay, and this one goes like this. Okay, it's going to be at the front right here, so when you open, okay, you can expand and have room for 4 pictures here and 2 in the back. Okay, and then you use the seam binding that comes in the kit, and yeah, you tie it, And for that, we're going to do the same thing on the third page, okay? Because we have the space right here, okay? So I'm going to put one up here as well. And for this one, I cut a piece of 10 1/4, okay? So right here, okay, you are going to fold at 3 1/4, okay? And again, another 3 1/4, and then 1/2 inch, okay? So when you fold it like this, you have the flap here, and you're going to finish, okay, cutting another one. And this piece is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So you just glue up here on top, and you have this piece that looks like has 4 mats, okay? So you're going to expand, and it's going to look like that, okay? And you're going to glue this one to the back right here. Then you just put the mats inside, and you need 6 in white, and these are 3 by 4s, and one of these for the front, okay? So I'm going to embellish with this one, and then I'm going to glue that up here, okay? And now it's done, and this is how it looks, okay? It's going to open like this, okay? This seam binding comes in the kit, so I cut half, one for here and the other one for this one. So what you do is to open, you have pictures there, and 4 more up here, okay? So this part is done, and now we're going to make the other 2 at the front. And I decided to make a pocket like this because this was a scrap and I wanted to use it, and I made a pocket right here, and I'm using these small cards. So you already have up here places for journaling or picture, okay? And I just cut in by 2 and fold it in half, okay? So they are very nice frames in there, okay? So you can put these cards right here. And for this pocket, it's very simple because you just need the black cardstock and cut the piece on the black cardstock, okay? So I have everything right here. And okay, my scrap, okay, my scrap was 3 and 2 3/4 by 7. So I cut this one at so I score 1/2 inch on each side up here, and then I'm going to glue this one right here and make the pocket, okay? I'm going to glue these parts, okay? And I'm going to make the pocket, and that will be for these 3 cards right here, okay? I already have the cards ready, and that'll be all, okay? And now it's ready. I just glue it, and I have the cards right here, okay? 3 cards, and they open like this, and then here is the large pocket, okay, with a nice decoration of the paper. So you have that, and I think we are done with all the add-ons, okay? And yeah, we have this part ready. Now I'm going to embellish these 2, okay, the inner parts of the cover, and then at the end we are going to glue this one, okay? And we're going to start on this side, okay? For this side, I cut a piece, okay, of this one is 9 3/4, and I score 1/2 inch on each side. And on this side, it has 5 or 5.5, 5.5. Okay, so this one has 5.5. So you are going to fold this part up here and this one, and you're going to glue in the center, okay? And I cut 2 pieces, okay? And these are 5 by 5.5, and you're going to score 1/2 inch, okay? And the one that is 5.5 had to match right here. You're going to glue on top, okay? On top of this, okay? And this one on the cover. And the other one, okay, you fold and you're going to glue on the top. And now we're going to put that decoration, and it will be 2 scraps that I cut 2 inches right here by 8 3/4, and I'm going to glue them right here. Okay, I'm going to put this one on the side. Okay, so you're going to glue just right here. Okay, and okay, and this one had to be in the center, right? So because it's glue right here only, this is empty, okay? So it's like a big belt, so we can put big mats there, okay? And then, okay, I'm sorry. When you put this one, okay, after you glue these two, you are going to embellish with extra papers. So we're going to put these extra papers right here. One of these flaps is bigger than the other, okay, for about 1/2 inch, and this one goes underneath, okay, like this. And when you open, we can put mats for more pictures, okay? And you will open like this, and you will have these mats right here all the way, okay? And right here, see, 4 mats. So you close this one and close this one on top. And I made this one a little bit over the other one because I'm going to put an embellishment right here, glue right here, and then I'm going to use Velcro or magnet to glue it at the bottom, okay? So the embellishment, or can be one of the cards. I don't know if I'm going to use one of these cards maybe, or something like that. And I have to glue this part, okay? But then right here you can put the magnet, so when you pick up this one, okay, you open like that, okay? So you can decide with cutouts or these cards, okay? So I don't know yet the embellishments. I'm going to do at the end. And yeah, I'm going to glue all these so you can see. Now this side is done, and as you can see right here, you open this and this one, and you have 4 mats for pictures. And also you have right here, okay, a band so you can put your tags. And I cut this one, okay, and I'm going to place it up here. You just have to glue in this side, okay? And then if you want to put magnets or maybe Velcro, you can do it in there, okay? So you can lift this one like this, okay? And for the tags, I cut one 5 by 7, okay? And this one is bigger. This is it was a 4 by 6, but I cut it smaller right here. Okay, the white mat is 6 right here, but then on this side is 3 and 3 3/4, okay? And this is 3 by 4, but I just adjusted. When you want to do mats and you cut your papers, you better put on top and measure and just write marks and then cut on that side so you can have something according. Sometimes it's 8s, okay, and it's hard to give you measurements for that. So the tag I cut at 6 1/4 by 7 3/4, okay? Because it had to be smaller than 8, because here is 8 1/2, and right here is 8. I'm going to put this tag like this so I can see the sides, rather than putting like this. It's going to be kind of hidden, okay? If I put it like this, you barely see it. So I'm going to put it up here. That's why it had to be smaller than 8, okay? And this is the 5 by 7, and I'm going to put it this way too, okay? So you have 2 large tags in there. You can make the tags the way you want. If you want two of these, okay, like 4 by 6, but it's going to be smaller, like 3 3/4 by 6, okay? So in the other side, I put the same, okay? This can be for journaling and a picture, okay? So this one will go right here, and this one too, and you can add more if you want, okay? So now let's do the other side. I cut 2 papers, okay? This one is 6 3/4, and you score at 1/2 inch, and this one is 8 3/4, okay? Then you score right here, and you're going to put it in there. Then here is 3 3/4, you score 1/2 inch right here, and it's 8 3/4 right here, okay? So I'm going to do like this because I had a paper and I wanted to use most of the design, and this paper is going to be like this, and this part right here, okay? So I have flaps that will open, okay, like this. And for this side, I cut mats, okay? I cut 2 mats, okay? And for this side is 6 right here, 6 1/4. So I cut 2 mats of 4 by 6, okay? So you have 2 4 by 6 there, and 2 3 by 4s, okay? And this one will fold like this, okay? First is the small one, okay? First is the small one, fold like this, and then on top will go the big one, okay? And I'm going to put something to tie, okay? Maybe I'm going to hang one of the small tassels right here, okay, with embellishments. And inside, I still have room right here, okay? I still have room right here, all these, but I wanted to know what I have from the scraps, so I'll be right back with that, okay? I'm going to glue these pages and check my scraps. Now I glue this part and it looks like this. See, this flap opens and you have 2 mats and you have 2 up here, but I have this empty. So I check my scraps and I have these 3 pieces, and I decided to put this one on top and make 2 pockets right here, okay? So I cut a black paper and I'm going to put 1 piece on top and the other one at the bottom. When I glue this one, okay, when I glue this one, I'm going to glue the one in the bottom like about 1/2 inch, okay, on top of this, okay? So it's easier to put your tags in there, okay? You cannot put them straight, like side to side, okay? Because if it goes like this one, it's easy to put anything, but if you put it like this, then both of them are going to be at the same level, and then it's going to be hard to pick on the pocket. So that's a trick, that you have to put this one 1/2 inch on top, okay, and then put this one down, and your pocket is going to open easily. Okay, and for these two pockets, I was thinking to put these mats. These are 4x6 each one, and it has mats for both sides, so it's going to be like this. And maybe I can put some other tags. Okay, then this one is going to close like this and like this. Okay, I'm going to finish that and show you how it goes. And also I cut with my scraps these little pieces. I also cut these little pieces, and I'm going to put like on the edge right here. Okay, for example, in between the pages, because this one is 1/2 inch and it looks so empty and black, so I'm going to glue those in between. Okay, and I can do that before I glue the spine. Okay, the binding on the spine. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'll show you when I'm done. And here is the cover done. As you can see, you open, you have mats, you open right here, you have 2 more mats, and also the pockets right here, and you have mats for 4x6s. Okay, and I have another one right here for a 4x6. You can add more mats or tags or anything else, and this one is going to be locked up here, okay, with a string or something. Now I'm done embellishing the album, and before I glue the spine, okay, here I have another piece of cardstock, and this is 1.5 by 8.5, and I like to put this one when my album is heavy. I like to put this one right here, so that this part of the spine can be stiff, okay, and more thicker, and then I glue to the back, okay, right here. So after I glue that, I will put this one in the center. I'm going to glue this one before I show you the final project, okay? I cut all the cutout parts and I made embellishments. For example, this butterfly right here, I just put foam tape and it's dimensional. Then right here, this camera, I added glossy accents right here. Okay, so it can look more like the glass, okay, on the lens and the flash. See? Then right here, I added some of these gems, and I color this chipboard piece. All of these are dimensional because I cut it out and I put foam tape in the back. Then as you can see right here, I added these flowers that I made using a trim, and then this lace right here from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so and this is how it looks right here. Then inside, okay, as you can see, I'm gonna show you all the cutouts, how they look. Okay, I added this cutout right here, then right here these two. Okay, this is the little 4x3, okay, piece that comes in the paper. And then I added right here this bench and a camera, the flowers. So I try to use all the cutouts, okay, to embellish the pages. Then in this side, okay, I added this one and this gem. Then for the next part, right here, you can see right here the cutout. Okay, I added up here. Then right here, this I put glitter on the butterflies. Okay, and then I added this part up here. This is a cutout, and I just glue on the side. Okay, I fussy cut all of them, so this one can be a pocket right here. Then this one was another cutout, and I just put a leaf. Okay, this one was another one underneath, and yeah. Then right here, as you can see, it has a glitter right here. The butterfly has glitter. See, it looks very beautiful with glitter glue. I added glitter glue. And then right here, I just put the rhinestone, okay? Then on this side, glitter glue. And again, the rhinestone, just a little bit in each page, okay? Then right here for this side, I just used cutouts, okay? I don't know if you can see good. Okay, and right here, the bench with flowers and a camera. Then right here, I added one of the cameras. See? Then on this side, just rhinestone, and glitter glue on this butterfly. Then more cutouts right here. So the paper is so beautiful that you don't have to add a lot of embellishments, okay? Right here, I love this part right here because this is one of the cutouts and I just fussy cut all around. And I glue this and right here and just right here, okay? And this one is a pocket. See, it stopped right here. So I can put this one, and this one is like a window, and this is like your yard, and you have a hammock and you can see the window of your house. So beautiful. I love it. See? And right here I added the roller blades and the flowers. Then right here is just this lantern, okay? Those were cutouts that I just put here and there. Then right here, glitter glue and the rhinestone. Then as you can see right here, this beautiful bicycle, and I added flowers on this, okay, on top, okay? And then this basket, and I added the leaves behind. Then right here again, can you see the lantern and the flowers? Then right here I added the roller blades on the side. And right here it was these beautiful flowers right here, and I just glue on the sides right here, and I had another pocket, okay? See? I'm going to show you closer. And then at the end, I use this cutout that has the balloon right here, and I just glue on that side, okay? And I can put like some words or banners or something using other dies, okay, to embellish more, okay? So, but I wanted to show you how I use the cutouts. So, and this is all. And this album is very easy to make, okay? You just need a lot of cardstock and beautiful paper. Double-sided is ideal, but if you don't have double-sided paper, you can use cardstock instead of the pages that has a double-sided paper, and then you can embellish with your regular one-sided paper, okay? So I hope you are inspired. And yeah, if you like, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and you will see more of my videos. Thank you very much for watching my videos, for your likes, your comments, and for subscribing to my channel. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.